I found 2 hedgehogs by the roadside. Then I suddenly gained the ability to understand animals. I built them a nest and caught them fish and shrimp. Then they somehow brought home a baby tiger. After that, every kind of wild animal came to help. I just wanted to be a farmer. How did I become the animal emperor? It all started 3 days ago when I found 2 hedgehogs. It was pouring rain. I rode past a puddle and almost tipped into a ditch. I cursed and was about to leave. Then a tiny, tearful voice suddenly sounded in my head. Help! This mud is so slippery. Mom, I can't climb out! I froze and looked around, but no one was there. There were only 2 filthy little hedgehogs in the mud. They kept trying to climb out, only to slide back down. Sweetie, don't panic. Mom will get you out. That voice came from the bigger hedgehog. She pushed against the baby's butt with her body, but as they reached the edge, they slid back down. Could I actually understand hedgehogs? After 3 stunned seconds, I reached into the pit. I pulled both muddy hedgehogs out. The moment she landed, the mother raised all her spikes. Don't touch my daughter. Are you planning to roast us? I'm warning you, I'm covered in parasites. Eat me and you'll end up in the hospital. My mouth twitched. Lady, who roasts hedgehogs in weather like this? I'd better take you home first. Ignoring their protests, I put them in my bike basket. The mother kept her spikes raised the whole way. But the baby curiously poked her head out. Wow, Mom, we're flying! We're going so fast! We're not flying. We've been kidnapped! Less than 10 minutes later, we reached my rundown orchard. Once inside, I grabbed an old towel. Then I wiped all the mud off them. The baby hummed happily, but the mother still acted tough. Don't think I'll thank you just because you cleaned me. I was forced to accept it. After cleaning them, I left them alone. Then I sat under the roof and stared at the orchard. My parents had left it to me before they died, but it had been abandoned for years. I'd lost my job and my girlfriend had left me. Now I was back here all alone. Before I could think any further, the baby spoke. Mom, I'm hungry. I want big white grubs. Will you behave? Yes, I'm the best behaved kid ever. Good, then we're not buying any. I was completely speechless. Where did this mother learn lines like that? I flipped over some rotten boards and found a few grubs. Then I placed them in front of the pair. Grubs, real grubs! The baby's eyes lit up and she immediately bit one. The mother swallowed hard and stared at the grubs. I'm not eating human food. What if it's poison? She refused, but her nose kept twitching wildly. Why does it smell so good? It's not that I want one. I just hate wasting food. Yes, that's definitely it! 3 seconds later, she bit into a grub. She ate even faster than her daughter. I said nothing and walked into the woodshed. 20 minutes later, their hedgehog mansion was finished. The baby was the first to rush inside. She rolled around twice on the pine needles. Mom, come here, it's soft, warm, and smells amazing. Is this heaven? The mother froze at the entrance. How did this human know what my dream home looked like? She quietly walked in and lay on the pine needles. I just need to rest. It's definitely not because the nest is nice. That night, rustling noises woke me up. I went outside and saw the 2 hedgehogs working. The mother was catching pests under the trees. The baby was moving rotten fruit away. The mother kept catching bugs while rushing her daughter. Hurry up! Mom, I'm exhausted! This fruit is too heavy. Quit whining. That's barely anything. Look at me. I've already caught over 10 bugs. Listen, when someone feeds you, you owe them. We ate his grubs and live in his mansion, so we work. The baby sadly went back to moving fruit. It was so heavy that she wobbled with every step. I leaned against the doorframe and smiled. I hadn't rescued hedgehogs. I'd hired 2 part-time workers. Early the next morning, I opened the door. Rotten fruit and debris were piled in one corner. The entire orchard looked much cleaner. I smiled and headed into the kitchen. I heated some bacon, chopped it up, and placed it on a stone slab. You 2 worked hard. Here's a special meal. The baby's eyes lit up and she charged forward. The mother took 2 dignified steps, then suddenly sprinted. She grabbed the biggest piece in one bite. I'm not being greedy. I'm restoring my energy. Working is exhausting, okay? For the next 3 days, they became temporary farmhands. They pulled weeds by day and caught pests at night. The baby even learned to pile all the snails by the wall. That made them easy for me to remove.
They also learned that I could understand animals.
On the 4th day, I was pulling weeds in the orchard. A villager named Tieju came to see me. The village doesn't want you running this orchard. They planned to seize it and turn it into a farm, but your sudden return ruined their plan. Now they want to force you out of business. Once you leave, they'll take the orchard. Hearing that made my blood boil. I'd only been away for a few years, yet they wanted to steal my parents' orchard. I thanked Tieju, then I immediately went to verify his story. Unfortunately, it was all true. No one in the village would work for me. They had even cut off the orchard's water. Without water, the orchard wouldn't last long. I returned feeling defeated and stared at the trees. I couldn't think of any solution. But when the hedgehogs learned about my problem, they quietly came to me. We can help. That night, I saw something moving near the fence. I carefully walked toward it. As I got closer, a huge wild boar jumped out. It carried a wooden club and muttered dramatically. Clouds cover the northwestern sky. A crow lands among the phoenixes. This place is filled with heroes. But which one is king and which one serves? Kid, are you the human sister Lin mentioned? Can you really understand us? Brother Boar, stop scaring him. You'll scare our savior half to death. Don't be afraid, I brought him here to help. He's incredibly strong. He's perfect for plowing and loosening the soil. You only need to keep him fed. Old Boar always keeps his word. Keep me full and I'll plow every inch of this land. I finally understood what was happening. I thought a beast had invaded, but it was free labor. Much cheaper than hiring workers, I only had to feed him. I agreed immediately and brought out some rice bran. I mixed it with hot water and poured it into a large bowl. The boar's eyes lit up and he devoured it. Once full, he immediately started loosening the soil. He worked incredibly fast and quickly covered several yards. I nodded in satisfaction. Now I only needed a water source. The village used reservoir water, but my pipe had been cut off. I desperately needed another source. Then the hedgehog spoke again. Are you worried about water? Don't worry, we have a solution. I have a friend who's a pangolin. He's amazing at digging. He can dig a tunnel and redirect the water. Then your orchard will have water again. The mother rolled around happily and offered to take me to him. I froze for a moment, then became overjoyed. These hedgehogs were truly my lucky stars. They found me a worker and now could solve the water problem. I immediately followed them out of the village. We reached the pangolin's den in the forest. But he was gone and there was blood everywhere. The hedgehogs panicked and searched all around. I helped them search, but we found nothing. It was as if he'd vanished into thin air. Just when I thought all hope was lost, one night, an urgent voice woke me up. Aren, wake up, hurry! It was the mother hedgehog. This time she wasn't acting tough. She sounded terrified. I jumped up and rushed into the yard. Under the moonlight, she paced anxiously. The baby was pushing a dark figure with her head. It was soaked and curled into a ball. It trembled slightly with blood covering its body. I moved closer and saw an injured pangolin.